Not all chest exercises are created equal. Some pack on slabs of muscle. Others barely do anything. Today, I'm ranking 14 popular chest exercises into tiers based on their ability to build size. Here's how it works. S tier means elite, the best of the best for chest growth. A tier is still fantastic, just a step down. B tier is good, but not game-changing. C tier is meh. And D tier is complete dog water. Stick around, because some of your favorite moves might not be where you expect. Barbell flat bench press. The barbell bench press is the king of chest-building movements. Lie on a flat bench, grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width, lower it to mid-chest, and drive it upward under control. This powerhouse exercise allows for massive progressive overload, recruiting the pec major, front delts, and triceps for unparalleled upper body strength and size. EMG studies consistently show that the barbell bench press ranks among the highest for total chest activation. When you want raw mechanical tension and proven hypertrophy stimulus, nothing tops it. That's why the barbell flat bench press belongs in S tier. Cable fly. The cable fly is an isolation gem that provides constant tension across the entire range of motion, something dumbbells can't match. Stand between two pulleys set just above shoulder height. Grab the handles and sweep your arms together in a controlled arc until your hands meet in front of your chest. This move is all about the shortened position, giving you an insane chest squeeze. Here's the cool part. Research shows that cable exercises maintain muscle activation even when the arms move past midline, creating a better contraction. It's great for shaping, but lacks heavy loading. That's why the cable fly belongs in B tier. Barbell incline bench press. The incline barbell bench press is your ticket to an impressive upper chest. Set the bench at 30 to 45 degrees, grip slightly wider than shoulder width, and lower the bar to your upper chest before pressing back up. This angle shifts emphasis onto the clavicular head of the pecs, often underdeveloped compared to the mid and lower portions. Bonus tip: a 30-degree incline is the sweet spot for maximal upper chest activation without turning the move into a shoulder-dominant press. It's a heavy, compound movement that builds balanced aesthetics. That's why the barbell incline bench press belongs in A tier. Push-ups. Push-ups are the timeless bodyweight classic that targets your pecs, triceps, and shoulders. Start in a plank position, hands slightly wider than shoulder width, and lower your chest toward the ground before pressing up. While bodyweight only limits loading, you can scale push-ups using bands, weight vests, or elevating the feet. EMG studies show weighted push-ups can almost rival bench press activation when loaded properly, proving this move still packs a punch for chest growth. Versatile and joint-friendly, but capped in overload potential. That's why push-ups belong in B tier. Pause. Check out my description for the link to my website. There you'll find a beginner weightlifting guide, as well as a cut weight loss guide. I'll hook you guys up with a 20% off discount code. Stay strong. I appreciate you all. Let's continue. Plyometric push-ups bring explosiveness to chest training by requiring you to launch your hands off the ground after each rep. This variation develops power and fast twitch fiber activation, making it a favorite for athletes. However, hypertrophy thrives on time under tension and progressive overload. Two things plyo push-ups can't offer in abundance. Looking back at this photo, I don't understand my choice of photography. These are widely used in NFL and NBA conditioning tests to measure upper body explosiveness. Great for athletic performance, but not for max muscle size. That's why plyometric push-ups belong in D tier. Dumbbell flat bench press. The dumbbell bench press is a free motion upgrade to the barbell version. Lie flat with a dumbbell in each hand, palms facing forward, and lower them to chest level before pressing back up. Unlike a barbell, dumbbells allow a greater range of motion, better pec stretch, and natural wrist rotation, reducing joint strain while improving muscle engagement. I personally use dumbbells for bench press instead of barbell because you won't ever need a spotter doing this exercise. You can push to failure, then simply drop the dumbbells to your sides if you can't finish the last rep. Research even shows slightly higher pec activation compared to barbell presses. You can't load quite as heavy, but the trade-off is better muscle isolation and balance correction. That's why the dumbbell flat bench press belongs in S tier. Hex press. The hex press is a unique dumbbell variation designed to torch your inner chest. Lie on a flat bench with two dumbbells pressed together, palms facing each other. Keep them squeezed tight as you lower to your chest and press back up. This inward tension activates the sternal head of the pecs while improving shoulder stability. Bonus tip: go lighter than your usual press because the constant squeeze demands control and burns out your chest fast. It's a killer accessory for chest fullness, but limited in loading compared to traditional presses. That's why the hex press belongs in B tier. Barbell decline bench press. The decline bench press puts your chest at a downward angle, 15 to 30 degrees, shifting emphasis toward the lower pec fibers. Grab a barbell with a slightly wider grip, lower it under control to your lower chest, and press back up. Decline presses often allow heavier loads because the range of motion is slightly shorter and shoulders are less involved. Some lifters hit their biggest bench numbers on decline. Okay, again, looking back at these photos, why does my dude look like he is straight struggling? Just push the bar up, bro. While it's excellent for lower chest development, its overall chest activation isn't as complete as flat or incline pressing. That's why the barbell decline bench press belongs in A tier. Floor press. The floor press is essentially a bench press without the bench. You lie on the ground, grab a barbell or dumbbells, and press while your elbows stop at the floor. This limits range of motion, making it easier on the shoulders and great for building lockout strength. However, that same ROM limitation reduces chest stretch, which is a key hypertrophy driver. It's a favorite among powerlifters for improving sticking points. Quick interjection. Is he dead? Great for triceps and safety, but not ideal for maximal chest growth. That's why the floor press belongs in C tier. Smith Machine Bench Press. The Smith Machine Bench Press offers guided stability, letting you focus purely on pressing force without worrying about balance. This makes it great for beginners and for lifters who want to safely push to failure without a spotter. While it does allow heavy loading, the fixed bar path can reduce natural movement and joint comfort. Many bodybuilders use Smith presses late in a workout for safe volume. It's solid for hypertrophy, though slightly less effective than free weights. That's why the Smith Machine Bench Press belongs in B tier. Dumbbell Fly. The dumbbell fly is an isolation movement for chest width and stretch. Lie on a flat bench, hold dumbbells above your chest, palms facing in, and lower them in a wide arc until you feel a deep pec stretch. Then bring them back up. The fly is all about pec stretch and squeeze, but because it limits load and puts stress on the shoulder joint when too heavy, it's not the best primary builder. Perform flies at a slight incline to target upper pecs more. Great for shape, but not mass. That's why the dumbbell fly belongs in C tier. Machine Chest Fly. The Machine Chest Fly mimics the dumbbell version, but offers constant tension, better control, and a safer range of motion. Sit with your back against the pad, grab the handles, and bring your arms together with a strong squeeze. Machines let you safely overload and focus on contraction without worrying about stabilization. EMG studies show machine flies produce more consistent pec activation than dumbbells because tension never drops. Still, it's an accessory, not a foundation. That's why the Machine Chest Fly belongs in B tier. One-arm dumbbell bench press. This unilateral variation is performed like a dumbbell bench press, but with one arm at a time. Lying flat, press the dumbbell while keeping your core tight to resist rotation. It's fantastic for correcting imbalances and crushing the stabilizers. However, hypertrophy thrives on mechanical tension, and doing one arm at a time cuts your workload in half and slows progression. Bonus tip: it doubles as an anti-rotation core exercise. Cool for variety, but not a mass monster. That's why the one-arm dumbbell bench press belongs in C tier. Chest-targeted dips. Leaning forward on parallel bars and flaring your elbows slightly transforms dips into a lower chest destroyer. Lower yourself until your elbows hit about 90 degrees, then press back up powerfully. Dips allow for serious loading with a dip belt, making them a brutal mass builder for lower pecs and triceps. I personally do weighted dips on my chest and tricep days. Weighted dips were a favorite of old-school bodybuilding legends for building dense, thick chests. It's compound, heavy, and has a deep stretch. That's why chest-targeted dips belong in S tier. That's going to do it for this video. Subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed, or leave a comment down below if you disagree with this list. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I appreciate it. Stay strong.